Okay, today we're going to talk about your launch, how you're going to launch your personal doTERRA business. Now, how this launch looks is a little bit different depending on you and your goals with doTERRA. So I hope at this point you have had an exploration call with the person who set you up with doTERRA. You've talked about things that you want out of this business, what it looks like, how it's going to fit into your schedule, and what this is actually going to mean for you and your family. If you haven't done that yet, I highly encourage that you go do that before we watch this video on launching your business. Now, for your launch, basically what we're going to do is we're going to plan a series of classes, and those can be in person, they can be on Zoom, virtually, online somehow, or a combination of all of the above. You're going to plan these classes out during your first month of doing the business. Now, how many classes you have, how close they are together, all those things will depend on your goals. So talk to the person who enrolled you, that's your direct upline, and let them help you with figuring out what schedule is going to be best for your launch. Now, what is super important with the launch though is that you get people to the classes. If we don't get people to the classes, then our business doesn't go anywhere, right? We have to have customers in order to have a successful business. And so I have created another video, you've probably already seen it, on how to properly invite. If you haven't, go watch it because it's going to teach you how to invite people to your classes. But you might be wondering who you're going to invite. So this is where you're going to create a names list. Now, we do this in almost every sort of network marketing. We make a list of names, and we do this because it helps us to keep track of who we talked to, how it went, maybe what we talked about, and it helps you just to get the thoughts from in your head onto paper. So you're going to make a list of as many people as you can think of, and ideally it's going to be at least 100 people or more. Now, you may not think that you know 100 people, so we can use the acronym Frankie in order to help us to recall those people that we actually do know. So F-R-A-N-K-I, Frankie. So that stands for friends, your relatives, your acquaintances, your neighbors, people that your kids know, and then people from the internet, which is the I. And so start thinking through those names. You can go through your phone, you can go through your Facebook friends, you can go through your Instagram friends, and start jotting names down. Now, you can put whoever you want on this list, but we're actually going to go back once you've just brain dumped all the names on the list that you can think of. You are going to go back and we're going to start filtering the list by the people that we want to invite to our first classes. Now, doTERRA, when we build this business, it can be built with customers, which is fine, but even better than that is building your business with business partners. And so as you're looking through this list, I want you to go back and put an A for advocate next to anyone that you think would be someone you would want to partner with in the business of doTERRA. Now, I want you to stop yourself from making excuses for them right now. You might be saying, oh, well, I would love to build with so-and-so, but I know she's kind of busy. I know she's got a lot on her plate. I know that she's tried network marketing before. Whatever. You're going to take all those excuses out of your head. You're going to just say, if I could pick my dream team, who is going to be on it? And you're going to go back and put an A next to all of those people. Those are the people that we want to make sure we invite to our very first classes, because if they say yes, then technically we can actually build your business and their business simultaneously, and your business is going to grow exponentially. So get out a notebook. You're going to want to have this. I like to do it on paper. If you want to do it on a spreadsheet on your phone, whatever, you can totally do that. But you're going to want to have this list with you. Have it in a safe space. Don't just put it on a scrap of paper, because this is a living list. You're going to constantly be adding to it and maybe making notes on it. So you're going to want to have it handy. So those are the things you're going to need to do to get ready for the launch of your doTERRA business.